Hello, this is the LA Studio Sons old Grez here. We're gonna do some audio track with this Minecraft build which is kind of tied in with the. I can turn that down now. It's tied in a little bit with Coaster Planet build I'm doing. The Gingerbread Village. Well, I came up with um, the idea of making cookies or having a cookie stall that our 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 which I created in Minecraft, and that's what we're doing here. This is Witch Katie Witch. That's her name, Katie Witch. But she makes cookies. She's a cook. She's a baker, and she bakes cookies. Gingerbread cookies is her specialty. Um, with Halloween coming up, I'm gonna look into creating maybe like a spooky type menu. Um, we could do like um, bats that are cookies that are in the shape of a bat. We could do pumpkin. Um, There's a couple other things too I was thinking of that you could do for a cat. You could like maybe do a gingerbread cat and you can frost it in black frosting. You know, I wonder what licorice would taste like with gingerbread. Like if you did like a licorice type frosting on a black cat gingerbread, that'd be kind of. Oh. But see, I'm thinking that's what we can do, and I'll create the menu. I've already got one stall cookie with the cookie menu, because that's what she does. She bakes. So I've got industrial furnaces in her little store down below. I also put a couple ovens in there. Um, I put her assistant in there. That is Sergeant Bones. I'm going to create something for Sergeant Bones. So Sergeant Bones is the sergeant that repaints Grez's tanks and battleships when they get blown up. You get a little ding in it, get a little dent in it. Sergeant Bones repaints it so it has a new paint job for the next time it goes into battle. Um, the paint jobs on World of Ships are temporary unless you can create a permanent camouflage for the ship. And there's certain ways you can do it. You can do it through missions. You can I have a whole line of ships that have the red, white, and blue stars and stripes camo because there was a mission that um, it does, and when you complete the whole thing, most of your ships will have a permanent paint job. The American line, they're big ships. Um, the kid that comes with its own permanent paint job. Uh, Most of my carriers have permanent paint jobs. I was able to. I think there's one that's not, and I'm working on that right now. So, camos cost money. You can earn them in battle. You can sometimes you get. There she is. Hey, how you doing? The thing with this here little, I made it so that I spawned the witch inside, and that's kind of her hut. Like I said, there's the furnaces. I'm creating a little area down below where the cookies are actually made, and they're her recipes. She's the cook. Um, there's another witch on the outside that that's the one I originally spawned in. That's Katie. That's Katie Witch, or Witch Katie. I mean, if you use the first name, last name type thing. But it's her cookies. That's the shop I created in Coaster Planet. Katie Witch Cookies. And with Christmas coming up, we're going to look into starting a spooky gingerbread cookie for the Halloween season. Like I said, I'm thinking of a black cat, maybe a bat. Do some bats. You could do some pumpkins that frost them in orange. Um, you could maybe do like a gingerbread scarecrow. Not, where you do the feet in straw and the hands in straw. The face you could do with frosting. But that was the whole thing. Oh, I spawned this little. I don't know what this is, but I had a hard time taking it out. And this is creative. But like I said, I have the clips sped up. I did 2 or 3 different clips, creating this little hut. And the reason, like I said, I'm gonna post it. The reason is I'm tying it in with the Coaster Planet franchise, and this kind of gives it a little backstory. This is a new creative world I started, and just like my clipboard, I can use this to create different things in the park. Look at that. Isn't that cool? I figured out how to do that. You can use the telescope and get a close-up shot. Look at that. Ain't she beautiful? That's Katie Witch. That's her name. She's a friendly witch, a good witch. She uses magic and she makes magically delicious cookies. Gotta be careful with that because that slogan is kindly altered a little bit, and I don't want to get copyright issues. But it's not exactly the same. So, magically delicious cookies. And their sergeants got out. Oh my word, he got out. We're gonna have to fix that. Sergeant Bones wanted to go, and he can't leave, otherwise he'd be absent without leave. You can't have that. I'm gonna have to draw up a sergeant. I wish there was costumes you could get for him. But see, when I make him up in Coaster Planet, I could put him outside the garage. He'll probably be about as big as the tanks themselves. Cause that's about the size well, I don't know. If I go with the small block and just create what it would be for that figure without having to get the eyes and stuff, just the shape. Yep, that's Sergeant Rock. Not Sergeant Rock. Sergeant Bones. I take it back. That's not Sergeant Bones. Sergeant Bones is a skeleton. So I'm going to have to redo that now. Now this whole clip is you're just going to have to sit here and watch the parkour tree that I created outside the witch's hut, because I found these blocks of slime cubes. And the thing with the slime cube is if you jump on it, you can bounce. So I'm making a parkour tree. So you can climb up the tree and parkour, jump off. And then when you jump off, you'll land in the other slime cubes down there, bouncing off onto the ground and not hurting yourself at all. It's fun. It's let's see, I'm just parkour. Ta-da! I should have slowed it down. I could, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna slow that bit down, do the part, because I got the parkour in here. It's not gonna line up with the audio. I could stop the audio. I could make it happen. Should we? Nah. We gotta move on. This was something I'm just playing around with this. I'm lightening it all up. So, oh wow. Someone taking a picture. That's the comics for you. That's part of the comics menu. Trying to change it up, putting different things in so it's not just the same thing. Watch this. Up, 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 up. See how you bounce? That's the slime cube. Look how cool. You see you can jump and bounce. I like that. And this is Grizzle doing my parkour tree. Da, 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 da. And you go parkour. Oh, I don't have to slow it down. That one's pretty good. So I'll go, because this is the normal speed. There's part here. The clip is at 1350. I'm recording over here too on the laptop, by the way. And the laptop has the image of the witch from Minecraft. Minecraft witch. Phil Ladd had bought a few of Minecraft figures. I have the male, female. Then there's the witch. I have a creeper. And there's something else too. There's a couple other things though. But they're in the boxes, and we haven't opened them up. And they're I'm going to keep them in the box. And I also have over here is a Lego village I started building, and I have a big thing there I can build. But you know what? I don't have the witch. There's a Lego set. It's called the Witch's Hut, and that's what gave me the idea of building the Witch's Hut here, and then using. Okay, now that we got a Witch's Hut, we have a place that they can make cookies, so that when we go into the park in the franchise, it kind of has a backup story to it, so that when you put a cookie stand in, it's like everyone knows where the cookies come from. They're magically delicious because they're Kate Witch's cookies. Kate Witch's? Kate Witch cookies? Kate Witch cookies. Yep. I don't know. I'm making it up. The only thing I got scripted is the ending, and I've already recorded that a couple times. I might do some more recording with that. But we're at 11:46. I was going to pull this. Well, I gotta put some music to this too. There is no music. I like that beautiful day, and there's a couple others too I like that kind of go with something about tomorrow, and then there's it's a beautiful day, or there's a couple other ones I like to use. Now, if I had a way of bringing that in onto the PC, then there's also music on PC you can use. So I might have to see if I can download it. If I could bring it in onto my PC, I'll have to look into that. I wonder if you can download them. If they're allowed to. I'll have to check it out. But it'd be nice if I could bring it in and then use it on in conjunction with some of the studio stuff I'm doing. Yeah. I got the studio drummer here. He's supposed to go drumming, but he's sitting in the editor's chair. He did a costume change. And I'm just doing my best to get this here in the can, because we want to post this. And like I said, this is kind of a little backstory of the franchise that's in the park. Cookies. I do believe you can make cookies in here. I'm going to have to look into that. And then I can get the ingredients, and we can actually make cookies and make a chest and fill it up. There won't be animal cookies, but there'll be cookies. We're gonna fill that in old Grez, ELA Studio Sons. Thank you for watching. Man, we should have used this script. I knew we'd get it. Hey, we'll redo this when we bring it back in, okay? All right then. We'll see you then.